And I want to say, irrespective of what will happen, the outcome of the court process, let our people remain peaceful and build our country. A time will come for us to speak.
Yes, today, during a church service, Gachagua has come out to caution William Ruto's administration that they are going to face it rough in Mountain Kenya. If you've been following the politics of Mountain Kenya, you clearly see that the Mountain Kenya is galvanizing, and not galvanizing for William Ruto, but against William Ruto. Because at first they anticipated that Gachagua was so weak that he didn't have a following. They looked at him as an MP from Mathira, not knowing that he had ascended to being the kingpin of the mountain. Okay? I keep on saying that William Ruto made a blunder because the Kenya Kanza government sits on two pillars, Mountain Kenya and Rift Valley. And by sabotaging one of your leg that you sit on, it spells doom. So today, the DP Gachagua came and warned William Ruto in parables. Because Kenya is a tribal society, the moment you touch on a certain individual with frivolous charges, okay, it is even more worse. I know of leaders who have been charged by government on genuine issues, and people have stood with them. Their people have stood with them because you are a tribal society. What about charging a person on frivolous issues which even an MP who moved a motion couldn't substantiate? It's the reason as why now all of a sudden we are listening to Mountain Kenya songs of the revolution they used during the fight for independence, and it is not good for Ruto. So in this episode, I've come to talk about the warning which was given by DP Gachagua to William Ruto, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If your politics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. So if you've been following politics, you can see that the mountain is no longer for William Ruto, and it supported him to the man. Is the reason even William Ruto is trying to build other forces outside Mountain Kenya. Okay? In future, so that he can get support somewhere else. Today, Gachagua came out in church, told his people to remain calm, praised the people who stood by him, and also called out those who voted against him, or those who impeached him. And it is clear that the Mountain Kenya is gearing up to Gachagua. And if the courts come out not to uphold the impeachment of Gachagua is going to be a force to reckon with, and is going to send everyone at home who impeached him. Okay? Even his comments show that he's ready to reckon William Ruto. And the rest is going to be interesting. Remember, if Raila Amolo Odinga is alive, he's going to be a presidential candidate. Even if he wins the African Union or not. Even if he wins the African Union, Raila Amolo Odinga is going to resign from that position, come back here and run for presidency. Take that to the bank. Before I proceed on this one, let me first give you the tape as Gachagua was warning William Ruto. Here is the tape.
Is in trouble. You may push Gachagua around, but please, let the work that he did for 2 years of saving the boy child remain. Leaders come and go. Unajua kuna watu walikuwa wanasema na huyu Rigathi Gachagua hana wafuasi Mlima Kenya, mbona watu watoki kwa barabara, hawakishi moto, hapigi kelele? Hiyo si tabia yetu. Sisi si watu ya kwenda barabara. Sisi si watu ya kuwakisha tairi, sisi watu ya kupiga kelele. Sisi tukiona tunanyama, iko siku tunafanyanga vile natakika. Ile mtu yule mwenye ushoni uliko. Wajumbe mmeona siku hizi ampewi nafasi kuongea. Kwa sababu ile tabia mnafanya pale bunge imekasirisha raia. We have faith that our judiciary will protect and uphold the Constitution of Kenya and will exercise fairness and give justice to Rigathi Gachagua and his supporters. That is our prayer. But I want to ask for peace, more so to my people of the Mount Kenya region. Please remain peaceful. Love one another. Stay well with all other regions and communities. They have not wronged us. They are our friends. Kenya is bigger than all of us. And we don't have another Kenya. We only have one Kenya. And I want to say, irrespective of what will happen, the outcome of the court process, let our people remain peaceful and build our country. A time will come for us to speak.
That is Rigathi Gachagua. First of all, Rigathi Gachagua didn't give a luxury to Ruto of resigning, of dying like a fly. Many of the people Ruto has chased from government, from Hilary Mutyambai, from the head, from Kinoti, they have been forced to resign. This is a scheme which was used as a bait on Rigathi Gachagua so that he could resign, and he couldn't give a lecture of Ruto to go away with a win just like that. Rigathi Gachagua fought and is still fighting. And by the look of things, the courts are not going to uphold this impeachment motion. That's the truth. I keep on telling people that anyone who wants to be big in life, you must fight. There is no easy thing. There is no good thing that comes out easily. If you look at what made Ruto to become president is through fighting. If you look at what has made Raila Amolo Odinga one of the biggest forces to reckon with is through fighting, to an extent of going to jail. If you look at Kibaki, the same. If you look at Moi, it was the same. Even Charles Njonjo wanted to slap him. So Rigathi Gachagua is being passed through the fire furnace to become big. And he's going to win this battle. Okay? Because I keep telling people that you should never give your enemy a chance to jubilate when fighting. At least even if he has to win, he must get that win from far. He must get that win not so easily. For example, if you are going to be eaten by a crocodile, don't make it easy for a crocodile to eat you. At least fight so that even if it eats you, it does not eat you so easily. This is what Gachagua did and is still fighting on. And by the look of things, by what we see on social media, by what you see on ground, the mountain is solidly with Rigathi Gachagua, and it's going to vote for him to the man. What we see is the Kamba people, Kalonzo Musyoka, are standing with Rigathi Gachagua. He has a head start. Remember, this region voted for Ruto almost 50%. So by Gachagua starting out to come, he's laying a foundation of starting to campaign. And I think he should do this, not only in Mountain Kenya, but also in other regions. Because this is the time to do politics. This is the time to do politics. Okay? And the politics which is being done is not for William Ruto, it is against William Ruto. That was a mistake. You could not bring in Raila and ODM forces and push out one of your own, even if he did a mistake. Okay? At least you keep him for some time, get a second term, then go. That was a mistake. In fact, if Ruto is to win, he will have to do a lot of heavy lifting because he won't be having the mountain. And remember, in history shows us that every time the mountain has stood with some person, he has been president since independence. Okay, the reason as to why even Moi was able to rule over for 24 years, it was because he enjoyed the massive support from the mountain, not until he got the opposition from Matiba and Kibaki. That's where things started being bad. Ruto was president because of the mountain. So you can never rule the mountain out. And this is what we're going to see in 2027. Of course, that's my opinion. Do make comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.